and I'd like to welcome Donald Trump and Right Side Broadcasting to High Point, North Carolina.
Make America great again.
I am speaking to
Brian Martin.
in High Point, North Carolina. What appeals to you most, Brian, about Donald Trump?
Well, I think Donald Trump is a great leader. I think he would be a good negotiator with other world leaders. I think that he's just a real good guy. I think that he's fit for to be the president, to run the United States.
What issues are most important to you?
I'm sorry, excuse me.
What issues are most important to you this election?
Well, national security is really important. I
In
think
that
he'll
case-
do a great job with national security. I think Hillary Clinton, she doesn't have what it takes to do that.
What do you think about the way Hillary tried to blame she seemed more mad at Donald Trump than the terrorists for the incidents the last few days in New York and Minnesota?
Yeah, she's appeared very weak. She's very weak-minded.
Yes.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, and I just don't see how the voters can go out and vote for Hillary Clinton. We know what she done in Liberia. Those people, families got. Those people's families got destroyed. So I don't just see how people can go out and vote for Hillary Clinton. She's crooked. I just don't understand.
Thank you for talking to us today. Oh, one more thing. What do you hope Trump talks about here?
So what?
What else do you hope Trump talks about today?
Well, I hope he speaks more about terrorism. I hope that he address national security. So I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Hi, Adam Taxin, continuing in High Point, North Carolina with...
Sarah Julian, Kate Ward.
what do you love about Donald Trump?
I like his tax plans, his ideas on like health insurance and whatnot, and I want the wall.
You want the wall?
I want the wall. Yeah, I want the wall too, and I'm really big on like the health insurance and different healthcare plans that he has.
Now, I have to ask, that's pretty mature of you. You two are both college students, I assume?
We are, yes.
So you're really thinking ahead there.
Yes.
And is immigration really that big an issue here in High Point, North Carolina?
I wouldn't say like here in High Point as much, but there's a lot more areas in like I'd say like Texas. Yeah, it's definitely everywhere.
Nationwide. And what do you think of the new stories about Hillary Clinton? I know there are several new ones each day, and it's hard to keep up with, but as young women, what do you think of what you're hearing?
I think it'd be great to have a woman president, but she's definitely not the woman for the job. No, she's not at all.
Good. And I imagine
she's a
if you're
liar.
like 90% of the people we talk to, the first thing that comes to mind and the problem you have with her is her sense of honesty.
Absolutely.
And corruption probably is not as
right.
high on your list too. Okay, what do you hope Trump speaks about today?
The wall. Just all his different plans that he has, and like hoping that like what the media portrays about him is like not actually true. That he's like actually a genuine good guy, which I believe that he is. But seeing it for myself will be.
You're impressed by his family
Yes.
and his career.
Yes.
Finally, there have been new terrorist attacks, though the media doesn't want you to call them that, over the last few days in New York City and Minnesota. Any thoughts on that and how you hope Trump responds?
I definitely hope he like speaks about it. Haven't really read much into it, but terrorism is definitely an issue, and I think Trump would do a good job as president. I agree with that. Yeah.
Thank you for talking to me today. Enjoy the rally. All right, continuing at High Point University, what do you two love about Donald Trump?
I don't know. I just love how I feel like he says everything that people are thinking, and he's kind of just like, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm just going to say exactly what I want, and
yeah, it's very black and white. He says everything that everyone's thinking.
Well, for better and for worse, or I mean, does that ever bother you?
Not really. I feel like it's okay because like I pretty much agree with everything he says.
Are you sick of political correctness?
Yeah, I think like if it's pretty black and white. Like if it's
like we need something different. People
Yeah.
are always like trying to make everyone happy.
Uh-huh.
You can't do that. You can't make every single person happy.
The song going on right now is "You Can't Always Get What You Want."
Exactly. It's what my parents always tell me.
Political correctness, one last question, probably is not that big an issue here at High Point. It's a private Christian college, so it's not something you have to deal with like a lot of people at a lot of state universities, I imagine.
I mean, like, yeah, it's not like it would be maybe like a state school, like a bigger school. I mean, maybe like a very tiny bit, but it's not like well known or it's not like a huge problem compared to like another state school or big school.
Any final thoughts, or do you want to just give me a "Make America Great Again" together on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
Make America great again.
Adam Taxin continuing before the High Point University, North Carolina, Trump rally. I am with?
Corinna Woodson.
And Genevieve Kumatakos.
Okay. What was that?
Genevieve Kumatakos.
Okay, are you Greek or
I'm Greek.
Greek,
Yeah.
okay, that's definitely a Greek sounding name, or Lithuanian. What do you love about Donald Trump?
I like how he's able to speak his mind. He's not afraid to say what's on his mind, and he just knows how to get everyone going.
Yeah, I would agree. Like, he knows what he wants for America, and I think that all of his ideas, he really is sticking to them.
You know what's kind of funny, by the way? Wherever I am, whatever age people I interview, the thing they say why they don't like Hillary is honesty. It cuts across every level, ethnic, whatever. It's always the same answer. But when I talk to people your age, presumably 18 to 22, what they say they like so much about Trump is that he's blunt, and it seems more so at those ages because you're sick of political correctness. Is that correct?
That is very correct.
How much you don't have to deal with it too much here at a private Christian university, or do you?
Not really.
How about in your life outside of that?
Back in Massachusetts, a lot.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, a
With
lot
the
of
magic
people go
word.
for Hillary, so it's hard. All my friends here are "Wow, you're at a Trump rally." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." It's just weird because it's so different in the different states, but it's cool. I like being around people that also support Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm from Virginia, and so all
Wait, northern or southern? It makes a
Southern,
difference. Okay.
Southern Virginia. I don't deal with it as much as her, but
Okay.
I can tell a difference and stuff.
What part of Massachusetts, Drew?
Westfield, Massachusetts.
Were you bothered when some of the New England Patriots had something to say about the flag or didn't quite salute it?
Yeah, it was I don't know. It's just weird up there.
Yeah, it is for sure. I went to college up there, but I was in New Hampshire a few days ago, and they were gung-ho in central New Hampshire for Trump. Anyhow, thank you for talking to us, and enjoy the rally.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi guys, are you High Point students? Oh, you're local or just high school? Okay, you do look kind of young. Okay, I got to go back there. What do you love most about Trump?
He's not afraid to speak his mind, and he's going to build a wall. Pretty much the same thing. He's not afraid to say what he's thinking.
He has a strong approach on defeating ISIS, and he keeps the border safe.
Thank you. Hi, Adam Taxin at High Point University with two women who are undecided but are trying to, I guess, find out more information. Tell me your names.
Oh, I'm Courtney. I'm Olivia.
Okay, you're on the fence still on this election, which you're allowed to be.
Yeah, we're still trying to decide, so that's why we're here.
What do you think of the news of the last week, especially in terms of Hillary Clinton?
We're not that much into politics, but
Okay.
we're here to learn.
Good. What are the big issues to you?
Abortion.
What? Abortion. Uh-oh. Gay rights, abortion, any other things? Corruption, foreign policy? Are you a little concerned about the terrorism that happened
Yeah, I
last few
think
days?
that terrorism would be the top one.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it out of you. What candidate are you leaning toward in that regard so far?
Well, I am Republican, so probably.
You're Republican? Well, you're allowed to cross over,
Yeah.
like George H.W. Bush just said he would.
I'm a Democrat.
You're a Democrat?
I don't know. I've never really been into politics growing up, so I'm not very
I know you probably haven't voted in that many
I can
elections.
be persuaded either way, but
Okay.
I am leaning toward Republican.
What do you hope Trump speaks about tonight? Today, I'm sorry, it's only
Today?
the morning.
Oh no, just his plans, his future plans.
Plans.
What he's hoping to accomplish his goals.
Okay, thanks for talking to me.
Thank you.